And 24-hour News 8's MArvis airing is on the ArtPrize Beet Forest this morning, featuring one artist who's turning heads with poetry, improv, and a fox costume.
Well, Casey, that's right, and it's as interesting as it sounds. I visited the ArtPrize piece, which is located right next to our Media Arts Center over at the Grand Rapids Art Museum, and chatted one-on-one with the creative mastermind, Chris Vitiello. Around the clock, you'll find Chris Vitiello scribbling short poems inside the Grand Rapids Art Museum. He's throwing most of them on the floor. Quirky short poems penned on old dictionary pages decorate the walls of this entry. You'll find each read is completely different.
For example, you have a compromise hour, then under that you have each cough is a birth. This isn't one big poem, these are all some separate small poems.
Yeah, these are all, I think of them as one-line poems.
There's a lot to see, but Chris wants you to do more than just look.
The room itself is interactive.
That interaction includes this writing station. Take a seat, write your own poems, or copy one you like from the wall. You can throw it in this pile, take it with you, or maybe you're not much of a writer. Just snag a poem from the ground to go.
This is a piece that is transforming as it runs.
The writings on the wall are short, but your interpretation may stack up differently than someone else's.
It's an ancient form, aphoristic writing. We call them tweets today. We call them proverbs. We call them epigrams, what have you. And because it's so small, it can be a sort of open piece of language, so different people are going to react to it in different ways.
But there's much more to this.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on around the corner as well.
Remember how we mentioned a fox?
I'll step in here and sort of show you. This is a much more fun and sort of generous and hilarious space. I dress up like a giant fox, the poetry fox, and I bang out custom poems on a manual typewriter.
Custom poems made on the spot. You give the poetry fox a word, and out comes fresh stanzas just for you.
When you see art being created right in front of you, when you see a writer making something right in front of you, hopefully it inspires you to sort of do the same. In conversation, you're not editing yourself, you're just saying what you're thinking, and you can do that on the page.
So yeah, he's working every day. It's going to be a different experience. He says you should visit during different times of the day. Sometimes he's going to be dressed as that fox. Sometimes he'll just be the normal Chris Vitiello. So you can check that out over at the Grand Rapids Art Museum. Casey?
I guess if nothing else, MArvis, he's answered what seemed to be an impossible question of what does the fox say. So, thank you.